Over-the-top, streaming TV, all that stuff was the topics here of conversation at Broadband TV. We're with Kris Apfelbacher, and you probably know about this more than anyone because you've been deploying stuff for a while. We met up with you 6 months ago, and you have a number of deployments since then. Why don't you tell us some of the takeaways that you've seen, things you've learned over those past 6 months?
Yeah, we've had a lot of interest from operators looking at getting into a streaming offering, new entrants into the video market, and some existing entrants looking at supplementing their existing solution. What we've learned though is that the content operators still kind of hold the keys to the car on exactly what they'll let you what they'll allow you to do with their channels.
Well, and is that the biggest challenge that you're seeing? Is it the content? Is it technology?
It's definitely not technology. We can, make the streaming TV. The quality is there. The type of authentication and stream encryption, to mimic a traditional pay TV service are there. It's really just the content operators getting a little more comfortable with that type of a solution.
Well, and now that it's out there in some of these systems, it's been out there for months, maybe even a year now at a time. Are the content owners starting to see maybe dollars, and that's changing their minds? Or
I would hope so. I mean, that's what they're probably they're in the game to do, is get more eyes on their content and have operators pay them for that content, which is precisely what all operators are trying to do. They're not trying to steal any content. They're just looking at delivering it in an alternative way as we used to. That kind of a streaming operation can be a lower capex investment initially if you keep the channel lineup kind of as with some local channel obligations and some stuff like that.
And it is a private network, as you have pointed out.
Yeah, so I mean, we tried to appease some of the content providers by mimicking a traditional pay TV operation and keeping it on a private network and not doing a pure OTT play and selling it out of market. It's just a different delivery method on their network. And
then from the operator's perspective, how are you seeing it deployed? What is it, the people who have cable TV already or IPTV or?
I'd say it's a mix. So we have a lot of interest from existing pay TV operators trying to, supplement their existing offering, trying to keep some customer retention, or maybe go after some customers that aren't interested in a full package, and trying to get some customers that are doing some over-the-top services already, and trying to supplement a specific channel package, to supplement that. We also have new pay TV operators or customers that aren't in that market yet that are looking at this solution as a lower entrance cost and a way to kind of minimize their investment, where the customers bring in their own type of a device to watch that content.
And from an incumbent perspective, I know cannibalization is a concern. Have you seen that bear itself in reality?
It's a very good concern. We've seen, every operator is kind of marketing it a little bit differently. But most are looking at doing a streaming solution to kind of supplement the customer that wasn't really taking their type of a solution before. Try to go after the folks that are using other type of over-the-top solutions and just really supplement a niche channel lineup to supplement that.
And from an operator that's never deployed IPTV before, are they seeing the kind of returns that they would expect, given that you have lower capex and so forth?
Yeah, I think we're still kind of in the beginning stages. I don't think that the channel lineup is where everyone really wants it to be as far as compelling content. But with the operators that have launched, there is a number of successful solutions out there. So there is customers that are willing to take that kind of a lower channel package and still supplement the additional content and other means by a pure over-the-top play from a Netflix or a Hulu or direct to HBO and that kind of stuff.
And what sort of return are people looking at as far as when they get into this?
They're looking at as a traditional business model, looking at trying to capitalize on their capex somewhere in the 24 to 36 month range. But really, the primary goal is to really upsell broadband and keep those revenue streams coming in.
Which makes sense, and that's why we're here at the Broadband TV event. So, Kris, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.